Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. I hope you're all doing well. Today I'm just going to be doing a little draw with me, so grab yourself a cup of tea, a snack, and maybe your sketchbook, and come draw with me. Alright, so I've got this sketch that I really like, but this page is pretty ugly because I was trying to do the moon, but then this color, the color of the actual moon got very dirty because of the black, so I'm going to cover it up. I cut up another page from a separate sketchbook, and I'm just gonna draw on this. I don't actually know what I'm gonna draw yet, but something related, and then I'll just like stick it on to this page. Also, do you guys like my nails? It's a cute green color. Anyways, and then I want to do something. I don't know if I'll color this in markers or not. Let's just get to it. So in the end I went for a very like autumnal, leaves on the floor kind of look, because I don't know, it makes sense, we're basically in autumn at this point. So I just used my ohuhu markers to just do the base color, and now I'm gonna take my faber castell polychromos pencils to, add some texture, do some, layering and shading and stuff. So also I used this pink carmine pencil to do the sketch, and then these two Staedtler Triplus fine liners. They're very nice, I really like them. I always use them for, stuff like this. I felt like filling in a coloring book. Also, I realized I don't know if this is gonna fit properly. Oh man, I probably have to cut a bit of the page. Oh, that's so sad. Anyways, I'll probably cut off a bit of this side. And then, you know what, I can use sort of the same color scheme maybe for this witch. I don't think Wallace is gonna be saved. It's fine, he's easy to draw, so it's not that big of a loss. Honestly, my sketchbook has been going so well. Like, every single page is like colorful or just very striking and very unique, and except that one page that I'm covering right now, but I'm really taking like my time with it, making it look very well, being as intentional with it as possible. But aside from my sketchbook, I've been drawing digitally, which I haven't been doing that often this year. In fact, I've only completed one digital piece. I don't know what it is, but lately whenever I open Procreate, I just start a drawing, get bored, and then go back to my sketchbook to do 2 half-assed sketches, and it's like, well, are you really making worthwhile art, girl? The answer is no. But I feel like now I'm getting a little better at, completing stuff, first of all, and second of all, just, using more color and finishing stuff. Did I say that already? Anyways, I don't know what is up with me today. It's a very lazy Sunday. I love how I'm recording this the day that the day before I'm supposed to upload this video. I've been doing that a little too much lately. I don't know. I've been procrastinating. Anyways, the digital piece that I'm doing right now is actually a drawing of Judas from the show The Chosen. Because, man, the actor is just so gorgeous. Like, I don't know, he's so fun to draw. He's very handsome. And he's got these beautiful eyes. And he's probably my favorite character at the moment. Oh, yeah, I had sketched it in my sketchbook. It's this sketch of him that I'm doing digitally. Wait, let me show how it's going so far. This is how it's going. I really like it, honestly. I like how his hair turned out. I love drawing hair. Oh my god, it's like my favorite part of the process. Also, the reference for this image is on Pinterest. Yeah, it's this autumn leaves background. It's this image if you guys want to also draw it. Oh my god, next month is October. It's, first of all, my birthday month. I'm a Scorpio. My birthday's on the 27th. But it's also Inktober. I don't know if I'm gonna do Inktober. Maybe I will, because I checked the official Inktober prompt list. And it's so much better than last year's one. Oh my goodness, last year's one was so boring. I didn't even do it. I just found another artist prompt list and did that instead. But I didn't even complete it. See, that's the thing. I know I can prove to myself that I can finish, because I've never actually finished Inktober. But I've always wanted to. But I don't know, sometimes I find myself getting stuck in a slump midway. But I remember one year, I was in school when this happened, and I would bring my sketchbook obviously with me to school, and sometimes I would do the Inktober prompt list in class, like between classes, or sometimes in class. Who am I joking? Who am I kidding? I would draw in class, obviously. But some of my classmates would be like, "Oh, are you doing that Inktober thing?" And it would be so nice because, you know, you'd have people sort of encourage you and like keep you accountable to continue the prompt list challenge, I mean. But I haven't really had that or done that after school. So I don't know, I'll have to find an accountability buddy to complete Inktober for once. But even that year, I didn't actually finish it. And I mean, because October, we start getting a bunch of exams. It just comes out of nowhere. It's like beginning of the year. Why are there so many exams already? I don't know. Yeah, so I couldn't. Obviously, I couldn't finish it that year. And last year, I didn't really try. I did like the first 2-3 days and then gave up. I was like, whatever. I'm not interested. But no, this year I'm motivated. And I think I'll start sketching ideas in advance before October. So that way I know, even though I've done that before and then it doesn't really turn out that way. I'm like, okay, well, this doesn't speak to me as it did back in September. I guess I just won't force, you know, an idea for every single day of each prompt. I'll just kind of put an idea, like a very vague idea, to maybe do during October. But I won't do one for every single month and be like, okay, this is what you have to do for each day. so that's pretty much it for this. I think I'm just gonna stick it into my sketchbook now. Oh man, it's gonna look so freaking cute. The thing, hold on. Okay, that's better. The thing is that, of course, I'm gonna have to cut off a little bit of this page, but it's fine. I'll just do that off camera because I'm worried that I'll mess up if I'm trying to record as well. Also, the Lorax. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this quickly. 1 second. Alright, so I did it. I had to cut off quite a bit of it. This is what I cut off. It's fine. It's totally fine. But I actually think it's so cute. Please. There was a bit that didn't cover the bottom, but that's kind of fine. Whatever. Now I'm going to do the line art. I'm going to erase a little bit of this and then do the line art for this little gal. If you didn't know, okay, the idea was that there's this little witch who is curling her hair with her wand. You know, like giving herself little curls. Man, if I was a witch, I'd probably do this too. I'd learn how to curl my own hair and make my curls look all perfect. So I'm just gonna do the line art for this. Okay, so it's much later. By much later, I mean it is literally 1:30 in the morning, but I'm still gonna finish this because I really want to. I didn't have time to do it earlier, but finally at 1:30 in the morning, I will. So now it'll be a little late night sketchbook session, if you will. So, you know, if you want to grab a chamomile tea or something cozy, then do so because it is very late at night. I should probably sleep, but no. I'd rather finish this drawing, honestly. But honestly, I don't usually do this kind of line art for any drawings of mine. You know what, maybe I should do more late night sketchbook sessions like this because everything is so much more calm. You know, there's no noise from the outside or any background noise. And the lighting is pretty solid, if I do say so myself. I've got 2 lamps on, so that way it doesn't have that harsh lighting that lamps usually have. But yeah, I'm kind of going into this drawing, into this coloring part. Pretty blind, I don't know. I'm just kind of going with the flow, really. I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe I want to give her auburn hair. I feel like it kind of makes sense if I'm going for this color scheme where it's very obviously autumnal, and maybe green robes. I referenced an image, or rather a drawing of Atelier of Witch Hat, or Witch Hat Atelier, I don't know. There are 2 translations for that manga, but the robes for the characters, I forgot the mangaka's name. Is it Kamon Shirahama something? I think. But I don't know, something about their art is so cool. I love the way they draw clothing and the details and just the line art in general is so beautiful. Wait, why is skin back there? Okay, I need to fix that later on, but that's not skin, that's just robes. Oopsie. It's such a shame that this is gonna be ruined, but does anyone have any tips and tricks to avoid that? Because I don't know what to do. Once the page is ruined from alcohol markers, I don't know what to do. And some people do like really pretty spreads with alcohol markers, but then, you know, they don't deal with the alcohol marker bleed through, which is, I don't know how people do that, honestly. Okay, I'm probably gonna speed this up now or something. So this is the color scheme that I went for. I think I'm pretty much done with the coloring, but now I need to choose a background, and I think I'm leaning more towards either blue or purple. Let me see, maybe I can use one of the ohuhu markers. You know what, this oh, that would look so nice. Is it too dark though? Like, cause sometimes when I use a color, it kind of fades into the background. Like the background and the subject kind of blend together, and that's very annoying because you don't want that, obviously. Ooh. Oh wait, you know what? I really like that color. Okay, I'm gonna use this. But yeah, I really love how this is turning out. Wait, let me put this behind. But I really love how this is turning out, honestly. I was kind of messing around with the robes. I didn't love how it was looking. I'll probably add some more details to it later on. But I love the color scheme. It's very cozy. And I feel like autumn is the perfect time to lean into the coziest vibe possible. Oh my god, it is 2:30 in the morning. Anyways, I'm probably near done, but yeah, I'll probably finish this up and then tomorrow morning I'll show the finished result just to get like the natural lighting and all that. But yeah, comment what you guys have been up to, and if you're gonna do Inktober this year, if you're doing another drawing challenge. I know there's Drawtober or Sketchtember. Is that December? I don't know. Anyways, comment what you're doing. If you're just gonna take it easy these months, if you're gonna do a drawing challenge, let me know. this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really love how it turned out, honestly, and it looks much better in natural light. I love the purple background. It's so nice. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you guys were doing while you were watching. Like and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye bye!